going to take you through some movement. I just want to remind you to move with mindfulness. Take the postures and make them their own. This is your practice, not my practice. I'm just here to guide you, give you some cues. We don't want to move into pain. You may feel some sensations, but if you're moving into pain, then back out of it a little bit. If you're just feeling some stretching or sensation, then just breathe through it, and we'll get the most out of today. So we are going to get started. Let's start in a lying position, lying on our back. To start, just wiggle around, find some organic movement, whatever feels good to you. Maybe rocking from side to side, maybe rocking front to back, moving your legs around, just giving you the freedom to do whatever feels good here. One more moment here. And release your feet to the mat if they happen to be in the air. We're going to start by windshield wipering our knees from side to side. Bring your arms out to the side, taking your knees from one side to the other side. Just finding some movement into the hip creases. All right, pause in the middle, knees facing the ceiling. We're going to start with a figure four. So bring your right foot to your left knee. To start, you can keep everything on the ground if you would like, or to take this into a bit of a deeper stretch, grabbing for your left hamstring, pulling everything closer to your body. Your left leg could stay bent. You can straighten it. Maybe you reach for your shin and pull everything a little bit closer to your body. Just taking a passive stretch here, taking a mental note what you're feeling. I'm feeling some stretching in my right hammy, right where it connects to my glute. All right, release this and come into the left side. Left foot onto your right knee, staying here or reaching for your right hamstring, pulling your legs in closer to your body. Again, whichever variation with your right leg. Maybe you roll through the ankle. Taking a few moments here. Don't forget to focus on your breath as well. Trying to focus on breathing in and out through your nose. All right, release your knees down to the ground. Going back to the right side, right figure four. This time we are going to reach for our left hamstring, bringing everything in closer to our body. You're going to straighten your left leg up towards the ceiling. Bring your arms out to the side. Your palms can face up or down. Maybe you make fist, whatever you would like. I'm going to do fist because then I can squeeze my fist together, giving me something else to think about. We're slowly going to lower the left leg down towards the ground, hovering it a few inches off of the ground, but we're going to keep our right leg right where it is. So slowly lower your left leg down, keeping your right leg, pulling it closer to your chest, finding an active stretch here, holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that left leg back up to your right foot. Maybe you have a little bit more range of motion here since actively stretching into this right hip hamstring. We have 2 more of these. All right, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Keep your right leg, trying to keep it right where it's at. Slowly lower that left leg down towards the ground, but hovering it a few inches off of the ground. Bring your right leg closer to your chest, holding that low back down on the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that left leg up to meet the right. Maybe finding a little bit more range of motion again, bringing everything closer to your body. All right, one last time for the right side. Left leg shoot up towards the ceiling. Slowly lower it down to the ground. Try and keep that right leg up high. Hovering that left foot on the ground. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Find a little bit more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left leg up to meet your right. Find the passive stretch again. Maybe pulling your left hamstring closer to your chest. And release. We're gonna windshield wiper our knees from side to side before going to that left side. All right, here we go. Left side 3 times, repeating what we just did. So left foot onto your right knee, reaching for your right hamstring, pull everything in close to your chest. Right leg shoot up towards the ceiling. Release your arms down to the side. Slowly lower your right leg down towards the ground, hovering a few inches off of the ground, but keeping your left leg where it's at. Try not to lose any motion there. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that right leg back up to meet your left. A little bit of a passive stretch here. All right, really challenge yourself. Try and keep this left leg where it's at. Try not to lose any of the motion you have going towards your chest. Lower your right leg, keeping that left leg where it's at. Hug it in closer, holding here. Thinking about that low back again, keeping your low back down to the ground. Belly button towards the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring that right leg back up to meet your left. A little bit of a passive stretch here before going into our final round on the left side. Left foot up towards the ceiling. Slowly lower. This is your right leg, I'm kidding. Right leg up towards the ceiling. Slowly lower your right leg down towards the ground, keeping your left foot where it's at. Fight here, pulling your left leg closer to your chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right leg back up to meet your left, coming into that passive stretch. Pulling everything in closer to your chest. Release your feet down to the ground, arms out to the side, finding that windshield wiper action again. All right, hug your knees in close to your body. Giving yourself a nice big hug. And rocking front to back. Making your way up to a seated position. All right. Come onto your stomach. If you happen to have blocks or a set of books by you, you can grab those and use those. They aren't needed. It's just going to make this exercise a little bit more challenging if you do. I'm going to pause for a few minutes, not a few minutes, a few seconds, for you to grab blocks if you happen to have blocks. If you don't, like I said, don't worry. This exercise will be a-okay even without the blocks. So, come lying onto your stomach. And we're gonna play heads up, 7 up. But not really. But that's what we're going for with our arms. So, if you have blocks or books, you're gonna make fists and put them on really high setting, or if you don't have the blocks, then your hands are just gonna be on the ground. No big deal. All right, so making a fist, heads up, 7 up, with your thumbs up in the air like you did when you were a child. Or, I'm just starting to show my age, but heads up, 7 up. Your forehead is going to remain down on the mat. My cues should be good enough. You don't need to look up at the camera to figure out what I'm doing. So, I'm gonna keep my head up, that way I can holler at you so you can actually hear what I'm gonna be doing. So, fist, thumbs up towards the ceiling, forehead down on the ground. It's gonna remain on the ground the whole entire time. Engage your legs, engage those thighs, lifting those kneecaps up off of the floor. Try and keep your feet flat on the mat. So now we're here, you're gonna rotate your thumbs out towards the side. So out towards the walls to the side of you, rotating out, and try and rotate as much as you can here. Staying here for an amount of time that I'm going to keep track of in my head. All right, so your thumbs are rotated out, away from each other. Now with your head staying on the ground, you're engaging your thighs, maybe even hollowing out your stomach a little bit. You're gonna lift your arms up into the air. So lift your arms as high as you can, finding some range of motion into your shoulders, holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, lift higher, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your arms back down to the blocks or to the ground. All right, you're gonna bring your arms out to the side like a capital letter T. Bring those blocks with you if you happen to have the blocks. Make a fist, thumbs up towards the ceiling. This time, you're rotating your thumbs back behind you, so back towards your feet. Opening up the front of your shoulders, the front of your chest, keeping that head down, really working on the rotation coming from the shoulders. So rotating your arms back towards your feet, staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, now lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Try and get as much height as you can. Also rotating those thumbs back towards your feet one more time. Lift, rotate, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your arms to the ground. All right, you're gonna bring your arms down to a low V. Not all the way by your side, but just a low V. And making those fists again. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. So the inside of your wrist is facing towards your head. The top part of your wrist is facing towards your feet. You're rotating your thumbs back towards your feet. Opening up the front side again here, working into those shoulders, maybe even feeling it into the forearms. I know I am, maybe into the wrist. All right, here we go. Lift your arms, find as much height as you can, rotating those thumbs back towards your feet, holding here, 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, higher, 6, 5, rotate, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly release your arms, shake it out. All right, we're actually gonna come into child's pose. So big toes together, knees out wide, arms up overhead, working your hips towards your heels and your chest towards the ground. Up to you if you want your forehead to come to the ground, or maybe you keep your chin up, whatever kind of stretch you want to feel here. Breathing again in and out through the nose. on the breath, taking a 4-count breath in, 6-count out. So we'll do it together. And breathing in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out through your nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now going through some breaths on your own. Inhale, exhale. As you're exhaling, see if you can sink those hips back towards your heels a little bit more with each exhale. All right, rise up into tabletop. You're gonna flip your toes over, pushing back for downward facing dog, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. Pedal your legs out here, walking right, left, right, left, right, left. Pushing the mat away from you, growing tall, pushing your shoulders more up by your ears. Pause here, lengthen your legs, straighten them, engage your thighs. We're gonna keep our legs straight. Rise up onto your tippy toes. You're gonna walk your feet forward towards your hands, using your hips. Try not to bend your knees. Finding some upward rotation into the hips. Walking your feet forward as far as you can and then coming into a forward fold. You are welcome to bend your knees as much as you would like here. We're gonna find ragdoll, so grabbing opposite triceps. Pulling our head through our triceps if your mobility allows. Maybe you're rocking from side to side. Just find some free movement here. All right, release your arms. Slowly rise up one vertebra at a time. Bring your arms up overhead. We're gonna grab the left wrist with our right hand in a little ring type grip. So grabbing your left wrist, pulling your left arm up over to the right, looking through your left armpit, bringing those left ribs up to the side. Come to center, grab your right wrist, pulling your right arm up over to the left. Come back to center. Bringing your palms forward, bring your elbows down to a 90-degree angle, staying here. Now think about drawing your elbows back towards each other behind your back. Stay here, or if you'd like to take this a little bit further, bringing your chest up towards the ceiling, coming into a little bit of a back bend. Inhale your arms up overhead, and then exhale, come down into a forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat. We're gonna step back, coming into a high plank. Really pushing the ground away from you, arching your upper back like you would in cat pose. Engaging those fingertips. Slowly lower yourself all the way to the ground, lying onto your stomach. Your arms are going to come out to the side into a W position. Your elbows are up towards the ceiling. You're coming up onto your fingertips. You're going to inhale, rise your collarbone up off of the ground, coming into a modified cobra pose. We're going to dip the right shoulder down to the ground, looking at our left shoulder. And come back to center. Dip the left shoulder to the ground, look at the right shoulder. each other. And then see if you can lift your rib cage a little bit further up off of the ground. And exhale, release, bringing your forehead to the ground. One more time here. Inhale, rise your chest up off of the mat. Lift your hands, pulling your elbows back towards each other. Lift your rib cage a few more inches off of the ground. Slowly release. Bring your hands by your rib cage into a plank push-up position. Push up into a high plank or to tabletop. And then push back for downward facing dog. We're going to inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it forward for a high lunge, keeping your left knee up off of the ground. Right knee is in line with your ankle, or it can be more forward. That's okay. I want to think about having a straight, strong back leg. If you need to push your hips up a little bit to get that back leg to be straight and strong, that's perfectly okay. Twisting here, left hand's gonna stay on the mat. Inhale your right arm high up towards the ceiling for a twist. Release your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Our back foot, so our left foot's gonna come to the inside knife edge of the foot, opening up into the right hip here. Inhale your left arm high up towards the ceiling. And release. Right leg step back to meet your left, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it forward, coming into a lunge. Again, this right leg, I want it straight and strong. If you need to push your hips up towards the ceiling to get that right leg straight and strong, please do so. All right, we'll start right hand on the ground. Inhale your left arm high up towards the ceiling for a little twist here. Release your left hand to the inside of your left foot, coming to the inside knife edge of your right foot. So big toe is down on the ground. Inhale your right arm high up towards the ceiling, stretching into that left hip here. Release your right hand to the ground. Left foot steps back to meet your right, downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the mat. Toes come together, child's pose. Few breaths here. All right, inhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna repeat those twists. Right leg reach up towards the ceiling. Pull your right leg forward through your hands, looking at your hands, coming into a lunge. Left hand stays on the ground. Inhale your right arm high up towards the ceiling. Release your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Left foot rotates, bringing your big toe down to the ground. Pinky toe up towards the ceiling. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling, twisting here. Stick with it. All right, release your left hand. Release your right foot back to meet your left, downward facing dog. Left leg high up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it through, coming into a lunge. Right leg straight and strong. Right hand on the ground. Inhale your left arm high up towards the ceiling, twist. Release your left hand to the inside of your right foot, left foot. Right foot twisting, coming onto the inside edge of your foot. Inhale your right arm high up towards the ceiling. And release your right hand to the ground. Left foot back to meet your right, downward facing dog. And then find child's pose. and then we're gonna wrap things up. So I believe I did this last week, but if you're just joining in, it's gonna be great. All right, so we're going to bend you're in tabletop. You're gonna bend your right elbow down to the ground. So you're on your right forearm. Flip your palm up towards the ceiling. You're gonna rotate your hand in towards your body and then out to the side, bringing your right shoulder to the mat, your right ear to the mat. Your left arm, you can come down to your forearm or you can stay up high, whichever you would prefer. All right, rise up, rotating your right hand in towards your body, staying onto your forearm. Flip your right hand down to the ground, push yourself back up into tabletop. Left one, left elbow down to the mat. Flip your palms up towards the ceiling, rotating your left hand in towards your body and then out to the side, shoulder coming down to the mat, left ear coming down to the mat, looking to the right. Push yourself up, rotating your left arm in towards your body. Flip your palm over, push up, tabletop. All right, repeat. Right side, right forearm down to the ground. Palm flips up, rotating in towards your body, out towards the side. Right ear to the ground, look left. Not staying here long. Rotating your arm in towards your body. Flip your palm over, push yourself up, tabletop. Left side, left forearm down. Flip the palm, rotating in and out towards the side. Left ear down, look to the right. And rotate in towards the body. Palm flips down, push up. One more time, right side, right forearm down. Palm flips up, rotate in and out. And back, rotating, pushing yourself up into tabletop. Left side, forearm down, palm up, rotate in and out. Push yourself up, rotate in, flip the palm over, push up into tabletop. All right, cross your feet behind you, sit back, come into a seated position. Let's bring the right leg out to the corner, left foot pushing into your right thigh. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, turn to the right, forward fold. Slowly rise up. Switch your legs out, right foot in, left foot out. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, turn to the left, forward fold. Slowly rise up. Both feet straight out in front of you. Arms come to the side, slowly release onto your back. Lying here, resting. Let your body relax. Arms by your side, maybe resting on your stomach. Legs can be wherever you would like, whatever's comfortable for you. Again, practice breathing in and out through the nose, taking your time with your breath, allowing your body to reset before you move on through the rest of your day. Please take as much time as you need here, relaxing taking the time for yourself. Thank you all for joining me in this movement practice, and I look forward to seeing you all back in